Hi, this is Frank Shamrock, MMA legend, UFC superstar, and you're listening to MMA Crib Fighting Talk.
Hey guys, something a little different on today's show. If you've noticed, Team Alpha Male, they've got their own little podcast going. You can phone in at any time and have a little chit chat, but I decided to take advantage of that and pose a few questions towards Urijah Faber. I'm not sure if they appreciate that too much, but it is what it is. So it's pretty short. I didn't want to take the mickey and ask like 10 to 12 questions, but I got at least 4 important questions in, so hope you enjoy. Here's the few questions that I posed to Urijah Faber. Also, we had his dad there, and former UFC fighter Justin Buckles, and that cool cat sat in the chair, but you'll hear Urijah Faber's dad chime in too.
Okay, let's hear it. Sorry, yeah, what's up, dude?
You're bout against Edgar. Is this going to be a one-off at featherweight, or will you be competing there regular?
You know what? I've been eating 3 times a day, whatever I want. I like that, but I mean, I feel like I still have some unfinished business at 135s. You know, I'm getting in, my 12th year as a fighter, so I'm gonna just do as many big fights as possible. I'll fight Frankie. I'll fight Connor. I'll fight Cruz. Keep them coming.
Was TJ being the champion, was that part of the reason for you moving up for this fight? Because you were sort of running out of options, really?
No, not really. I think this is a fight that people want to see for a long time, and this is a long enough leeway for me to let my body get readjusted to where I was at 45. So I feel like it was a good opportunity. This almost happened before. Dana had called me, and I was supposed to coach against Frankie, that BJ Penn decided to come back in the mix, so they ended up having him coach. But
BJPenn.com.
Yeah, this is a fight that people have wanted to see, man. That's all I'm about. I'm like a lucky person in the fact that I have the ability to go up and down in weight classes, the ability to fight the best guys in the world at multiple weight classes, and the ability to beat guys at that weight. So I just think it's something that I have to do, man. It's something that makes the legends like. And I'm not, in my opinion, I don't have time to smell the roses. I like to look back at my career and be like, look, dude, I fought everybody who is the baddest dude on the planet that I could, and I beat them, or put forth my best effort, and I've done that in the past, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. So 45s, if they'll let me fight at 55s, I might go up and have some fights up there.
Wow.
So yeah, I can verify that. You've told me at least 2 years ago how you wanted to fight Frankie.
Yeah.
I can I'm
that's because I just like a challenge.
Now.
So you said that you have unfinished business at 135, but if you do defeat Edgar, really he's ranked number 1 now in the division, really. Obviously, Connor's sort of skipped him, jumped the queue there because of all the trash talking, etc. And obviously the fame, so it's not all about the trash talking. He is very popular, so that's half the reason. It ain't just going on skill. But if you do defeat Edgar, and as your little friend there in the seat is saying, you're going to finish him off in the first round. If you do that, you're possibly number 1 contender in the featherweight division. So would you fight for the belt if it was offered to you? I'm assuming you would. It'd be pretty crazy if you turn it down.
I have a really hard time turning down fights for the belt. That's why I stayed at 45s as long as I did, even though I know I could have made 35s. Dude, this is why you get into this sport, is to fight the toughest guys on the planet and see where you stack up. And there's only one way to find out. So, of course I would like to do that. Now, would it make sense? I might have to fight a fight after that. Connor goes in and loses to Jose Aldo. Even if I beat Frankie, I could see that fight happening because there's other guys in line like Chad. Chad is a guy that I would hate to try to take an opportunity from Chad when he deserves it. Yeah. I would fight Connor. It makes sense if Connor beats Aldo for me to get a shot in there, but I never count myself out of any opportunity.
Interesting question next across the board. You can put it to the panel if you choose to, or you can just answer it yourself. What would sell more in your opinion? Faber Aldo II or Faber versus McGregor?
Faber versus McGregor.
Yeah.
Reason?
Because he's a lot more popular.
Yeah.
He's got a whole nation of people that have nothing else to cheer for.
Question for the panel once again. This is the final question.
All right,
What
thank
did
God.
you guys make of Conor McGregor scaling the cage and getting in Josie Aldo's face? And did you think he really wanted to go face to face? Because it seemed like he actually stopped and he sort of pussied out right at the end. And, you know, he's making out that he wants to get in his face and acting all tough, but really he sort of stopped himself and expected the security guard to grab hold of him.
I think he hopped the cage because Aldo did it in Brazil. I think he was just being a copycat, but that's just my opinion.
Nice.
You know what? I think it's fun. This sport needs guys like Conor. And, you know, Conor's not just a talker. He's a great fighter. He's a guy that backs up what he says, and he's making headlines. Like I said, you know, it's especially for Ireland. I've seen some hot Irish women, but all the dudes over there are pretty mangled looking. Conor, just not having
The Irish
freckles.
curse, tiny dicks.
Well, you see one right here.
Just not having freckles and bright red hair makes
Old
him like a
hammer
super
fist
male
himself
model over there. So, you know, his the ability to not have a face full of freckles and bright red hair like steps his game up tremendously in Ireland. So, you know, they got a hero, you know, and he's good. So I think it's good.
Faber, how weird is it for you to have guys ringing up asking?
I thought you had
Dude, all right, man. Listen, I know you have your own website and you're trying to get information for it, but this is getting ridiculous.
All right, this is the last
All right,
question.
Okay. I'll call up another time. When's the next show?
What?
Next show, what?
Check the website, man.